very much, everyone, for coming today. Hope you've enjoyed the various activities and so forth today. It's left with me to give some views around my daughter here. First of all, before we start, can I just say thank you very much to everyone who's been involved with the setting up of this. What should we call it? The barn and all the decorations, artifacts around it. Thank you very much to the boys who were here yesterday, Emily, and everyone who was involved. Wendy, Phil, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, if I've missed anybody, I'm sorry, but Auntie Jane and so on. So it's fine. But, yeah, well done, everyone. This is a typical Abbey-styled environment, building, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully everyone enjoys it. So we have my creative daughter here. This is the second. Some of you, I feel a bit like Bill Murray in the film Groundhog Day, because this is the second wedding I've had in the last 4 months. April, Lisa got married to Richard. So if you can be greyer than you were grey before, I've probably got a lot less hair than I had before. That's how I feel at the moment. But I'm very pleased. Today's gone very well, and hopefully you've all enjoyed it. And a nice time meeting everyone, and so on and so forth. Abby's my youngest daughter. You may or may not know that. Lisa's the middle child. Abby's my eldest.
The eldest daughter, by the way.
Yep.
She hides it well.
Are you the prettiest?
The prettiest.
And in the infamous words of Freddie Mercury, another one bites the dust.
Did you find him?
In fact, while we're on song titles, the way I feel at the moment, this particular one that relates to me, I feel quite uncomfortable with at the moment. What's it? I'm free, you know? Someone else said to me the other day, well, at least you haven't got to worry about any more. That's it. It's over, it's done with. So hopefully that's the case.
Cheers. Who's he looking at?
I'm not sure what you know about Abby, but animals have always featured big in Abby's life.
Daniel.
Yeah. You're going to get it, Andy. You're going to be
Proposition.
And in fact, when she was quite young, we thought she was going to become a vet. She wrote off to all these places, went and did this, that, and the other. And she had a whole raft of animals in the house. We had a dog, which was quite a normal thing, but we had a series of sort of rodents, really. We had guinea pigs, and if I recall correctly, Abby, there was Chelsea, Chestnut, bless her. We had Humphrey, one of the hamsters, and the infamous Lionel. Lionel. What a guy. Lionel, because Lionel it goes down in the annals of history. One day, Abby used to keep these rodents in her bedroom, and one day Lionel went missing. And he disappeared and we couldn't find him anywhere. And then it transpires he got into the infrastructure of our house he travelled between the floorboards and everything else, but on his way getting there, he went through the cloak cupboard. And I had to have a very nice, very swish cashmere coat. It was very expensive, actually. And Lionel took a liking to this coat and decided he was going to have a few mouthfuls of this coat. So we discovered that Lionel had eaten the coat, he'd gone through the cupboard and up through the infrastructure of the house, and he was, well, we thought lost forever. My wife and I were not sat, we were laying down at the time. Asleep. We were asleep. And she said, "What's that noise?" You could hear this little scratching noise. And in the ensuite bathroom, behind the bath panel, there was this little scratching sound. And I don't know, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to get the screwdriver out, put the panel off. And who's revealed behind this panel? But Lionel, bless him. Lionel Richie, as you. So Lionel was infamous in terms of he survived the house, he survived days, if not weeks, in the infrastructure of this building, but he also ate my coat. Moving on from that, Abby, as you can see from today, decided, we always sort of felt this was the case, that Abby had this artistic bent, if I can put it that way. She went to Gloucester University and she went and studied art there. Some of the consequences of that study have emerged over the last year or two. On a more serious note, I think I'd like to say to her and Dan that no matter what has been thrown in, what life's thrown in Abby in terms of her situation, and as some of you may or may not know in terms of her own particular health, she's survived that and she's done very well indeed. And she's done all sorts of jobs. She was involved with, in the early days, with, you might meet this particular lady tonight, selling clothes in a shop and then in various marketplaces, travelling around in her car full of clothes, handbags, God knows what else. Then she got involved with painting, pottery, and still does that, if you like, on a sort of part-time basis. She then moved into framing pictures with a guy in Montpellier. And also now she's got this new venture going with Martin here in terms of online marketing of ladies' jewellery and accessories and so forth. So I think, if nothing else, it shows a strength of character and determination to take things on whatever comes her way. And as you would expect, I'm very proud of her, both on behalf of my wife and I. In terms of our new son-in-law, he's a very hard-working young man. He's been very helpful to me in Pibber over the last 12 months or so. We've had a number of issues which he's been able to
fix that roof now.
in terms of our roof, and he's been very much involved with that, and I'm very grateful for his help. Thank you very much, Dan. What I'd like to say to both of them is I would like to wish them both the very best of luck and for the future. I think they're very compatible people. They both think a lot of each other. Sometimes I like to knock their heads together. But that said, I think they're made for each other. And I'm very proud and I'm very pleased what's happened today. And I'd like you to, in a moment, we'll have a toast. One point I'd just like to say to Dan. Dan, you need to be aware that a wife is more dangerous than the mafia. Right? Because the mafia either want your money or your life. Your wife wants both. Anyway, can I ask you all to raise a glass to Abby?
Oh no. Oh, she can't hold a drink, bless her.